Okay, I'm a little pissed off, but I'm gonna just go and work out. You know, I bought some yarn and I found my crochet material specifically so that I can come to crochet with the seniors, right? So, the first place that I go to, which is the other place, because I don't know the names of these different facilities. I went to the place where I would go to go work out, right? And they're like, no, it's over here at, the George Washington Carver Senior Center, right? They don't say George Washington, they just say Carver Center. It's over at the Carver location. Okay, never been to the Carver location. I'm asking her, okay, what's the address? She's like, well, I'm new here, I don't know, please forgive me. So I was like, well, can you look it up, right? So she ended up looking it up, and so they have a Garland Public Health Clinic here too. Huh. So, yeah. Here I am, all gung-ho to learn about some crocheting from some experienced people. And then she tells me, she says, oh, they moved it. And I'm like, oh, what time? Oh, well, they moved it till Wednesday. And I'm like, but it says Tuesday at 9 a.m. Oh, well, that was a mistake on the flyer. And I'm like, well, you guys can't, send an announcement out there, to all of the seniors, so that they could at least, be aware, post it or whatever, because I tried to tell her, I said, life is confusing enough for seniors, not to have to also run into these kinds of mistakes, So that was disappointing. And I know that stuff really wouldn't happen in Rowlett. It just wouldn't. And the young lady that was sitting there and the young people that work with these elderly people, these people aren't volunteers. They are not volunteers. They are getting paid. And they're getting paid to do shitty ass jobs. Because if it was a volunteer position, there would be a senior there. I could be wrong. Maybe it is a volunteer position. Right? Maybe I'm just not ready to be a fucking absent-minded senior citizen, on the okie doke road. Okay? Because something like this would make it more complicated than it's worth to actually get out If it's got me hostile, other people, you know, they would just, what do you call it? Resign to, it just wasn't meant to be, you know, maybe, you know, they'll fumble through crocheting by themselves at the house. Yeah. And because it was at another location, now I have to drive back to the other senior center to go work out. I hate the way they treat seniors. I hate it. That's why I don't even want to admit that I'm a senior, because these motherfuckers will have me beating their ass down. They'll be like, I thought you was a senior. Yeah, I'm senior enough to go upside your stupid head. You know. Like the other government center that I went over to yesterday. Remember I said I stopped by this store? You know, it's a government center that, you know, specifically is taking government funding for WIC products, right? And I'm like, what? And they couldn't give me information at the front desk about this. And I'm like, you don't know why they sit up here and talk about SNAP? They're like, no, the only thing we know about is the WIC program. You don't have to know much about the WIC program, because everybody that's on the WIC program knows about their own program that they qualified for, which is basically dairy products and some fruit juice. It's disgusting. You know, people should be given qualified help, not patronized into you know, compliance. That's how it felt. You're patronized into incompetence compliance. I'm going to go work out some of this hostility. Okay. I went in and tried to work off some of my frustration, because I am mad. Compliance for senior citizens to incompetence causes cognitive dissonance. For real. And that makes me mad, because you're talking about people that have been put out the pasture, right? They're not exposed to a lot of things, and then you're going to expose them to incompetence? What the fuck? They don't give no fucks about their seniors here in America. I really don't think they would do that in other countries. I hope not, but I doubt if they do, because a lot of them, they still take care of their grandparents, their mamas and their daddies. They take care of them people. They're not like parasites and leeches of America. And they think it's cute. They think it's cute to sit up here and be vampiristic on another person. Oh, I'm a vampire. You're the walking fucking dead, motherfucker. That's why you steal energy. phone's not charging properly. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that will piss me off. And I can't help it. When I get pissed off, that anger be radiating off of my body. And I tried to work it off. Like, okay, when you're angry, you just go and release some energy. It's like, it just made me stronger in my conviction. Like, nobody better mess with me now. I'm going back here to the house. Start my day over again later. At least I got a workout in. I really wanted to get some crocheting in before getting the workout in. I just don't understand why we would treat our own people like shit. I don't understand it. No, not everybody's gonna be the way that you want them to be. Believe me, I know. I'm an INTJ. Ain't nobody gonna be like me. 1% of the population. Out of 8 billion people. How many is that? 1,000%. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. 1,000%. There's only 100,000 people matching my energy on this planet. And y'all be sitting up there, gyrating around talking about, yeah, we all alike. So fucking what? Why you mad that I'm different? Because I'm looking at y'all thinking that y'all are fools? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you fools? Monkey see, monkey do. They have to have people like me around. Just so somebody else can say, you know what? We've been on this hamster wheel for so long. We need to get off the fucking hamster wheel. Do something new. Evolve in this bitch. And sadly to say, even though y'all say y'all get along and y'all are like, why y'all sitting up here fighting each other? Beating each other up, killing each other. Don't give no fucks about your kids nor your parents. You can't answer that, because whatever you answer ain't gonna make no sense. So you love to say, I don't know. I don't know. It all began with a lustful thought. It all began with a lustful thought. And you acted on it. Okay. No protection. No secrecy. You can get away with a lot if you be secret about that shit and just do it once and walk away. and don't nobody say anything about it. But no, you want to boast about it. You want to slander somebody that you got over on them. Try to make them feel bad. Scandalous. Scandalous. Then wonder why people call you a fucking grifter. You're a grifter. You're like, no, I'm not a grifter. I'm just a person that made mistakes. I'm a work in progress. All I can say is, you lucky you got a benevolent God. You know, a God that will let you make mistakes. Because if it was up to me, y'all would have been extinct along with the dinosaurs. The barbaric men and the dinosaurs were all gonna go at the same motherfucking time. He ain't not giving you time to evolve into this bullshit. Talking about, at least you better than the monkeys. Ah! So shopping always makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna go in here and do a little shopping. Because the workout just made me more hostile. Let's see if shopping calms my ass down.